Okay, today we will be talking about angles between intersecting and parallel lines. So let's say we have two lines, which one of them is line AB and the other one is line CD. Now, to know if they are parallel is if they have the same slope. So let's say line AB has the equation of y equals 3x plus 9, and line CD has the equation of y equals 3x minus 9. So if both of them have the same slope but have a different y-intercept, it means that they are parallel. And another way to know if they're parallel is if they are all in the same plane. So for this case, the plane would be the paper. What parallel means is that they never intersect and both of them go the same way, and they will never ever intersect. A way we can write or say how they are parallel is line AB is parallel. This sign right here is the way how to say parallel. So line AB is parallel to line CD. To know if the drawing is parallel without being given the equation or the statement right here, you can tell that they are parallel if they give you these two lines. These two lines mean that these lines are parallel. Okay, so if there is a line intersecting two parallel lines, such as this, which I will call line E, this is called a transversal. Transversal is anything that goes through two lines. Okay, so when a transversal intersects two lines, it creates vertical angles. So a vertical angle is, let's say, this angle right here and this angle right here. A vertical angle is two opposite angles that are on the opposite side of each other. And you can tell that these are vertical angles because they are congruent. They're obvious when you look at it, but you can also use a protractor to measure them. Another angle that are made when a transversal is intersected. There's also another angle that is formed are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are, let's say, this angle and this angle. Once again, they are very obvious to see, and if they're not that obvious to you, you can also use a protractor. So a corresponding angle right here would also be right here, and one for here would be right here, and then another one would be right here, and then right here. By knowing corresponding and vertical angles, we can prove that let's say this is A, B, C, D. We can prove that A is congruent to D, and let's say E, F, G, H, and D is congruent to F, and F is congruent to H. So all of these are congruent, and we can also see that B is congruent to C, and C is congruent to E, and E is congruent to G. So we see that C and E are congruent. This allows us to say that these angles in the inside are called alternate interior angles. What alternate interior angles are congruent angles in the inside that are congruent to each other. This is Sean Kwan doing angles, parallel lines, and transversal.